why you keep declining my invite, dog?
I didn't decline it. I just didn't hit accept.
Wow, that's the same thing.
It's not declining. I'm still posting on YouTube.
That's even worse. No, I'm kidding. What's up, dog?
What's up, dude? I'm almost done. No, I'm almost done. I posted on TikTok and then I posted on Instagram, so I'm almost done posting on.
Oh, you post them on YouTube too? Your videos?
Yeah.
They don't get taken down?
No.
Those fuckers always take my shit down on YouTube, man.
It's because you put them over a minute.
That's true, I do.
Yeah, I don't put mine over.
Yeah, my clips are like, I try to keep them under 3 minutes. Yeah, if they're under a minute, they don't get taken down. That's right.
They'll get flagged, but they won't get taken down.
Yeah. What's good, everybody that's on the comment section and watching and listening? My name is Edgar. I'm the host of the Snug Wrestling Podcast, and I am with SOTO619, catching up with Soto, seeing what he thought about Monday Night RAW. Hit that double tap that screen. If you guys have comments, share them. Let's hear them. Put them down on the comments. Questions. Soto is he knows everything about wrestling, so he will answer all the questions that you guys have.
You're funny.
ABCs, what's good, brother? Thank you for joining us.
Funny. Let me pull up some clips because I kind of forgot what happened since I've been multitasking. All right.
Damn.
Rhea Ripley. There we go.
Yeah. I was going to say, Raw was that good. You already forgot what happened, huh?
Dude, I just have brain fog because all I'm doing is just editing and clipping, and it's too much, bro. Too much.
Nah, dude, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, it started off with the new women's tag team champions.
Yeah, it did, man. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky came out rocking the belts. I was pretty curious to see how this was going to play out because one of the big questions I had after the Kabuki Warriors lost last week was, what's next for the Kabuki Warriors? You know, like, I wonder what they're going to do with them. Well, it turns out that they're not leaving the women's tag team division. They're still on there, as well as Liv and Roxanne, Lyra, and Bailey. But Liv Morgan, she never lost those championships, right?
As far as I remember, and as far as her promo said, but I don't know. I feel like it's a good shot for her to go after those tag team titles.
It is, dude. I couldn't remember because it's been such a long time ago, but I'm like, now that I think about it, and they mentioned it a little bit, they were like, yeah, when Liv Morgan got injured, she was the women's one half of the tag team champions, and then they did that weird thing with Roxanne defended it for Raquel. With Raquel. They ended up losing it, and we thought, oh, Liv Morgan's not going to be happy about that. But then Roxanne and Liv became friends, and that whole mess, right?
Yeah, I honestly thought they were going to start a feud early on from that, but I guess not.
Yeah,
no, they've stuck around together.
Yeah, they're all buddy. Dom's not around. I guess Liv isn't the crazy jealous type that we thought. But
I still wish there was another angle where we had Roxanne Perez with Dom.
Yeah, man. They do that a lot, man. They tease us a lot with like feuds like that, and they just never do anything, which is weird. Was it just me, Soto? Did you feel like maybe the Kabuki Warriors should have gotten the rematch clause for this one?
I don't really like the rematch clause.
No.
I feel like majority of the time people don't win the rematch, and I feel like we just move on to something else.
Well, they're going to do it with fucking Becky and Maxine. Isn't Maxine getting another title shot too?
Yeah, next Monday. They advertised another rematch.
Yeah.
Don't see her winning, but we'll see.
Hopefully not, dude.
Dang.
But, yeah, man. Yeah. We can get into that later, but how did you feel about the way that they set up the triple threat match at the beginning with the women?
I thought they were going to set up a fatal four-way with either Charlotte and Alexa or with with Nia and Lash Legend.
Interesting. Yeah, they weren't there. Charlotte, I haven't seen Charlotte in this European tour in January. I don't think she's out there, is she?
Not that I know of, but could you imagine if they did a women's elimination tag team elimination chamber?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, dude. Like, I noticed at the beginning of the year, last Monday Night Raw, they had 3 matches on the card for women's matches. And then I saw NXT the next day. They also had 3 women's matches. SmackDown had a couple of women's matches. We start Monday Night Raw this week, and it was like a bunch of women's matches, it felt like. So, like, the women have been all over the cards starting this new year, which I think it's pretty crazy, the amount of women's matches we've seen compared to the men. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I'm glad that they're getting a little bit more equality and a little bit more matches.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even equality anymore. They're taking over the entire show mostly.
Bringing back the what was it? The women's wrestling and the NXT, the black and gold era.
Yeah. Yeah, it's starting to feel that way, dude. Even with them starting off the show, this is like the second week in a row that the women start off the show. So that's good on them, but yeah, basically they set up the triple threat match, and it was a number 1 contenders match that Liv Morgan and Roxanne ended up winning.
Yeah, we're not there yet, but yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, they won. We were just talking about the opening, but sure.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it that way. You're right. I'm over here.
It's all good.
Jumping the gun, but go ahead.
Yeah. I guess after that whole segment, it leads us into the first match, which is Bravo Americano versus Javon Evans.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think about the bouncy match?
It was fine. It did what it was supposed to do, which is to get Javon Evans over, get him a win. I mean, that's what the Americanos are there for. Rayo and Bravo, they're just like the neighborhood job guys, or Grande Americanos lackeys, which they're entertaining. They're fun to see. Javon Evans was bouncy. It was cool. I liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I got really dizzy when what was it? Bravo Americano did that spin. It looked very familiar to another wrestler.
Who?
You know, doesn't Tyler Bate do that similar move?
Does he? Yeah,
I think he does a similar move. I don't know. Anyways,
that is a coincidence. I'm not gonna lie, but
yeah. But Javon Evans took the victory home, and looks like he's feuding with Los Americanos. Probably end up seeing him go against Rayo next week or the week after.
Which makes sense if you think about it, because Javon Evans wrestles a lot in AAA too. Grande Americano wrestles a lot in AAA. So, maybe they can take that feud over there also, which could be dope because Grande Americano is getting closer and closer to that main event scene. Maybe get a title shot at some point versus Dom. And if you have Javon Evans mixing it up with the Grande Americano, we could even see Javon Evans get a crack at the AAA Mega Championship. How'd you feel about that?
That'd be interesting to see. I think I'm more leaning towards El Grande Americano to have that title. My top 2 picks for the Mega Championship, after Dom, is either going to be El Grande Americano or Rey Mysterio. Those are my top 2 picks.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio's never won it, huh? Yeah,
no, it was a different time.
Yeah, I don't think Penta has won it either. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of possibilities, man, when it comes to AAA. Speaking of AAA, are we doing this thing or what?
Yeah, man. I'm trying to remember what day it is. Oh, the 30th, January 30th. January 30th. I'm excited.
Yeah.
There's not really anybody on that card that I haven't seen already, so I'm more excited because you haven't seen them in person.
Yeah,
it's like going to Disneyland. You know what I mean? Like when you go to Disneyland and you're like, I've been here 100 times, but you haven't been here that many times.
Yeah,
so I'm excited because of you.
Yeah, dude, I've seen Psycho Clown in person before, like a long time ago, like 5 years ago. He was over here in San Jose, in some like lucha local company called like Revolution or something like that.
Okay.
And who was that UFC fighter? The Mexican UFC Cain Velasquez was there.
Huh.
Yeah, he was there. And this was like days before he got arrested too. This was like 2 days he got arrested for that shit that he did. Did you hear about that?
I don't really know the details.
Yeah, it was bad. I don't think I could talk about it on on TikTok, but it was like 2 days before that. I went to that show. Psycho Clown was the main event, and then Cain Velasquez was in the crowd, who also wrestled for that company for a little while. So yeah, I've seen Psycho Clown before, who I think he's going to be the main event for that AAA show, right, in Tijuana?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was my thoughts on El Grande Americano, Bravo, and Javon Evans.
Yeah, and then we end up going to that triple threat tag team match, which Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez won and defeated, who wasn't it? Bailey and Lyra and the Kabuki
Yes.
Warriors.
Yeah, so I'm not surprised by this one. This match kind of just felt like, let's just have this match to have all these women on there just to give them TV time. But like, you kind of already knew where this is going because again, Liv never lost it. So now we have Liv and Roxanne versus Rhea and Io Sky for Saturday night's main event, right?
Yeah, as soon as they announced that it was a triple threat match, I was like, well, I guess it doesn't matter if Alexa or Charlotte or even Nia Jax or Lash Legend show up because there's no disqualification, right? Because of the triple threat rules.
Yeah.
So I figured, all right, it's got to be Liv and Roxanne.
Yeah, which I think that's going to be a good match for Saturday night's main event, which is also going to be this month, right? Like
It's next Saturday, the 24th.
the 24th. Okay. So yeah, that should be fun to see. But again, man, it's just like we could have just skipped over all of this. Like, hey, Liv Morgan never lost the titles. It's only fair for her to fucking get a shot at it again, right? And if you really want to have a match with these women, like, I don't know, maybe just have a tag team match, the Kabuki Warriors versus Bailey and Lyra. And then the winner out of that match faces the winner out of the winners at Saturday night's main event. But they kind of just went in a circle for me, as at least that's how it felt like to me.
That's what I thought they were going to do too. I thought they were going to do like a number one contenders match at Saturday night's main event to then wrestle at the Royal Rumble. But who knows? Maybe Saudi doesn't launch a tag team matches.
Yeah, maybe. I forgot that shit's in Saudi. That's right. What time do you think is going to start? Like 10 or 11, the Royal Rumble?
I don't remember exactly. I think it's 9 a.m.
Oh, goddamn.
I think it's 9 a.m. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I think it's 9 o'clock in the morning.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, 9 or 10. But yeah, it's somewhere in there. I don't remember exactly. Gotta look it up. Damn it. Now I lost track. We had... Oh, yeah. Okay. And then Raquel Rodriguez came out.
One of my favorite parts of the show, dude. One of my
You're
favorite
not the only one
parts of the
saying that.
shows. Yeah.
ESPN has said it. Sports... Oh, wait. That's the wrong person.
Yeah.
I did that on purpose.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're not the only one saying that. Jay also said the same thing. Why was it your favorite?
Oh, because it makes sense for me that someone like Raquel Rodriguez gets a shot because she's really good at the Women's World Championship, right? But I wanted to see it done not just like on a random Monday Night Raw, like very cold. I wanted them to set up something good for Raquel to make her look like a threat, to make it feel like she actually has a chance, because she's had like 2 or 3 title shots and not one time has it ever felt like, okay, she's going to win it. And now they're kind of giving her more shine, Raquel, to look more like a badass, to get more heat, to be more evil, you know? So it's more interesting to I thought it was dope.
Do you think that Stephanie McCure's injury is a work, or do you think it's real?
I think it's real. I specifically remember watching that match 2 weeks ago. It was a triple threat match where she defended specifically versus Raquel and who was the third person? Nikki. Where I saw this weird spot where it looked like she got hurt. And ever since that spot in the match, it just seemed like they completely went a different direction. So yeah, I think maybe it might have been like a light sprain or something like that. Nothing too serious. Nothing bad enough to the point where they can't do the stuff that they're doing, you know, which is they're attacking the injured leg. So yeah, I think it's real for sure. Yeah.
I don't think it's real. I think it's probably healed up by now because, like you're saying,
yeah,
they keep attacking that leg, and you know, Dom sprained his shoulder or did something to his shoulder, right? And they have him off TV completely. So I don't know. I think it's a work, and I think it's to make her not seem as weak, because if they put the title on Raquel Rodriguez, right, I think it looks better for Stephanie McCure to lose it because of her injured leg or foot or whatever.
Yeah.
And it still elevates Raquel regardless. But I think to keep Stephanie McCure's image,
yeah,
you kind of keep that injury on her.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's true. If it is a work, then what a great fucking work that they did, because I mean, it's kind of hard to see through the lines now, especially with everything that happened with like LA Knight and Seth Rollins and all that shit. If they really just made this a work, they did a really good fucking job at it because I'm starting to believe it, you know?
For sure. I don't know. I question it because they keep going after the leg multiple times. I don't feel like they would do that to the world champion.
Yeah, but then there's also like there's certain ways, certain things that they can do to still make it look good where and not actually hurt them, you know, in a really bad way.
For sure.
So, but yeah, man, for all those reasons, man, this was one of my favorite parts. Even the way Raquel cut her promo, fucking just healing on poor Michael Cole, I thought was great.
I thought it was funny when she came back and she just, went straight after 79 Care. I was laughing at that part.
Yeah, dude, and to make things even worse, Raquel Rodriguez posted on her social media like 10 minutes after the show was over of her just eating a cupcake like nothing happened. Like she's just like, eh. I'm like, girl, you just beat the shit out of Stephanie Vaquer and you're over here just eating a cupcake like nothing. I thought that was dope. Good stuff.
She's got those Drew McIntyre vibes online, right?
I think so, yeah. Which is
Just
good.
trolling.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. All right. Next one was a tag team match: Penta and Dragon Lee versus the Visions, Bronson Reed and Austin Theory.
Yeah, dude, another amazing match, amazing segment. You know, the match itself was dope, and then everything that happened afterwards, I really enjoyed that also. Yeah, I think it's dope that you have Penta and Dragon Lee mixed up with the Vision, who are like the top faction on Monday Night Raw. So it's kind of elevating them as well. And I can't be mad at that, dude. I love both Dragon Lee and Penta. That shit was good to me.
I think I misheard this, or maybe he did say it, but it didn't happen. But wasn't Rey Mysterio advertised to be in the corner for Penta and Dragon Lee for this match? Because I know Paul Heyman was advertised to be in the corner, but wasn't Rey Mysterio advertised?
I don't know. He could have been. I mean, it makes sense. He was involved in the angle that they did last week. So they
I'm about to find out right now, because I swear Adam Pearce said it, and it just didn't happen.
Yeah, Google that shit.
I'm going to pull up the clip. Got the receipts.
Actually, after what we saw happen, I'm kind of glad Rey Mysterio wasn't there.
Well, I just feel like he could have helped, at least go after Braun Breaker and for sure go after Logan Paul. Because Logan Paul was even there.
Yeah. Or, yeah, he could have helped, or he could have caught a stray by fucking Braun Breaker, too. That fool was going off today. He was pissed off, Braun Breaker was. He went off on everyone, even Adam Pearce.
How do you feel about Braun Breaker putting his hands on Adam Pearce?
Dude, I was like, oh, fuck. He's in trouble. That shit was wild, dude. Yeah, man, I was literally scared for Adam Pearce. I was like, bro, you about to get booked up. You better chill out, bro. It was fucking insane, dude. That's what I thought. What about you?
I knew something bad was about to happen, and I was hoping, sorry, Adam Pearce, I was hoping that Adam Pearce was about to get speared in the ring, and it didn't happen. That was kind of a letdown.
It is. It was kind of a letdown, but like, if you spear Adam Pearce, like, you're just asking to get sent over to SmackDown or something, like, at least this way, it makes sense for Braun Breaker to get suspended, which, we saw how that went with Drew McIntyre recently too. Well, Braun Breaker suspended, but that doesn't mean that he's suspended on SmackDown, and yeah, Adam Pearce when it comes to Adam Pearce, you can guarantee one thing. Either he's going to blow one of his fucking veins in his head, just being angry all the time, him saying, I need a drink, or him getting mad about something. But yeah, he was saying that he was going to fine everyone and they're going to have to pay a paycheck or something like that. But yeah, suspending Braun Breaker, I thought it was pretty fair for what Braun Breaker did to Adam Pearce, which was just scared him a little bit.
But I'm sure you caught it afterwards too. Even Paul Heyman pointed out that Adam Pearce put his hands on Braun Breaker first. So should he even be suspended,
Yeah, but they'll probably say his suspension was lifted sooner than later because of that. Because at the end of the day, Adam Pearce is still the boss, no matter what. If he did put his hands on Braun Breaker first or not, Braun Breaker fucked up.
True. I just think it's an interesting angle. Real quick, I found the clip.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play it for you real fast.
All right.
Penta and Dragon Lee, seconded by Rey Mysterio, will oppose Austin Theory and Big Bronson Reed, accompanied to the ring by my longtime close personal friend, Paul Heyman. It's
longtime close personal friend, Paul Heyman. Yeah, he said it. He did advertise Rey Mysterio. Maybe
so where was Rey?
I don't know. Maybe he just wasn't feeling it. Rey Mysterio can do whatever the fuck he wants at this point. If he wants to go out there or not, he's probably just like, nah, I'll just watch it from the back.
He didn't want the smoke. He didn't want to get the spears.
I don't fucking blame him. He probably saw like the script or whatever, and he was like, yeah, no, I'm going to wait out here. I'm going to wait in the back. I'm going to let you young folks handle all the crazy business, and I'm keeping my ass over here.
Well, I'm glad I didn't. It wasn't just me. I'm glad. Anyways. Let's move on to the next one. Thank you, Ben. What happened next? What happened next? CM Punk and Finn Balor happened next. Or no, we glaze?
Yeah, we skipped over a few things, but it's good. We can always go back to them if you want.
Yeah, sorry, I'm going over the big moments, and I guess I did miss it. Finn Balor and CM Punk next week.
Yeah, so that was cool too, man. Because the people that remember Finn Balor, like back in 2015, he became the first ever Universal Champion when he defeated Seth Rollins. And then on that match where he actually won the championship, he got injured. He dislocated his shoulder. He had to relinquish the title to Mick Foley. And ever since then, he never got another shot at it ever again, up until like a couple years ago versus Seth Rollins again, but he lost. But ever since then, man, ever since 2015, Finn Balor has not been able to win the main title in WWE. So it was cool to see Finn Balor get the opportunity to step up to CM Punk and see him in that title picture once again, right?
Absolutely. Do you think they're going to shock us like they did on Friday and actually give him the title?
No.
Damn.
No. It's not happening, dog. It's not happening. WrestleMania is going to be built around CM Punk as a champion. Like, it's just what makes sense. It's just what people want to see at WrestleMania. CM Punk main event WrestleMania as a champion. As much as I love Finn Balor, but nah, man, this is Punk's WrestleMania all day.
But you have to remember that Finn Balor did say that he's bringing someone, and it's not going to be JD McDonough. It's not going to be Dom. Who's that someone going to be?
Did he say that?
Yeah.
I missed that part.
Well, I'm telling you that part.
Well, but what did he say though exactly? Do you remember?
Pretty much that. He said that he's not going to bring, because CM Punk was asking, am I going to get Finn Balor or am I going to get Finn Balor in the Judgment Day? And then Finn Balor was like, well, I'm not going to bring Dom and I'm not going to bring, JD, but somebody is showing up.
Well, it's in his hometown, so it's either someone from his hometown or the Demon.
Yeah, people have been saying the Demon, but what if it's Sheamus?
It could be. I mean, they're in Ireland, but Sheamus is a babyface.
For now?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Just a thought. Just a guess.
I don't think Sheamus would make sense in this case. Who else could it be? JD McDonough.
JD McDonough it's definitely not going to be JD McDonough. He said it wouldn't be.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention, but yeah. Next week, right? They're going to be in Ireland. That's when Finn Balor gets his shot. It's going to be interesting for sure, and especially because there's like a lot of people that have been complaining that, CM Punk is not a fighting champion. He hasn't been defending the title. I think he's only had like, 2 title defenses now? Maybe 2, I believe. And it's going to be up. He's going to put it up again next week. So there's your fighting champion. I say good.
Yeah, I think it's good. We'll see what happens. Maybe they'll shock us. I have this theory that Drew's not going to hold the title very long. He'll probably lose it before or at the Rumble. And I think they only gave it to him because of being in international water.
Damn.
So, like old back in the day wrestling where, champions would lose it and it wouldn't be held on to a wrestler for months, years.
Right.
Where, it's going to bounce. And I'm fine with that. I want to see that again. If it goes to Jacob Fatu next week or whatever, the week after that, or at the Rumble, that's fine. If it goes back to Cody Rhodes by the elimination, that's fine. I want it to bounce around. You know what I mean? I don't want it to stick around on one person. That's just a theory. Obviously, we'll see what happens. We'll see if he actually holds on to it longer than the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, because I don't think he's gonna lose it at the Royal Rumble.
Maybe before.
Did you see the names that are gonna be competing in that little qualifying match thing that they're doing?
I don't remember who, but
there's like 8 guys. Ilya, Sammy, someone who's in the comments can probably tell us because I can't remember off the top of my head what all the names were. But there's going to be 4 matches, 4 matches on SmackDown, I believe. A lot of interesting names on there too. Randy is one of them. Yeah, I can't remember all the other ones. But anyway, long story short, I have a feeling that because the Royal Rumble is going to be in Saudi, it's going to be Sami Zayn winning this thing. And he's going to be the one to face Drew at the Rumble. And if it goes that way, I don't see Sammy winning. I think Drew's going to have to go over.
Unless Jacob Fatu has something to do with it.
Jacob Fatu's not in that qualifying thing.
I know, but he wasn't a part of the 3 Stages of Hell match, and he was there.
But that was a no DQ match.
It was a no DQ match, but what happened today? Referees don't see things.
Yeah, referees are fucking blind as shit.
Speaking of today, that takes us to the main event of today, where the referee didn't see a tap out, where Gunther actually tapped out to AJ Styles.
No, didn't happen. Referee didn't see it.
So AJ Styles, did what he said he'd do. He made him tap out, even though the referee didn't see it. But Gunther overall got the W.
Good old Gunther. Did you, were you excited about this match at all? Honestly?
I think I was more excited than a couple of Gunther's other matches.
Really?
Lately. I think because it was the first time, and I know AJ Styles can put on a good show. So, yeah, I wasn't disappointed.
Is the first time ever for these two going at it?
That's how they advertised it. I don't remember any time that these two went at it, but...
yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, it was a good match. They're both great workers. Gunther's awesome. AJ Styles is definitely phenomenal. That's not just a nickname. But I wasn't really too excited about the build-up to this. When I went into it, I wasn't really too thrilled, except for, I like the finish, which the way that they did that kind of leads to, this is just the beginning for these two. There's going to be a rematch or whatever. The feud continues for sure with Gunther and AJ Styles. This is just the beginning.
They could drag this out for a long time. We've had Damian Priest and Aleister Black for a long time.
Yeah,
they could drag
6 months.
Exactly. They could drag this out pretty much the whole time that AJ Styles is going to be on his, farewell tour, or whatever you want to call it, whatever he's calling it. Gunther could be there to mess things up every step of the way and then be his final opponent.
Yeah, they could. But is AJ Styles going to wrestle this whole year? Did he say?
I have no clue.
We don't know.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
But I know he's showing up on Thursday at TNA on their AMC debut.
Oh, this Thursday?
This Thursday is the debut of
That's what's
TNA
up.
on AMC.
Damn, I'm going to have to watch that then. Nice.
Cool. Yeah, I got to jump off. But cool.
No, that's it, dude. I'm about to do the full review with the whole Snug Wrestling crew here in a bit. If anyone wants to join us on YouTube, X, or Facebook, follow us at Snug Wrestling. And thanks, Soto, for jumping on the live with me. Appreciate it.
For sure, buddy. I'll see you next Friday.
Next Friday. What's going on next Friday?
No, the following Friday. I'll see you in like 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, I'll be out there for sure. Later, dog.
Cool, dude. Thanks. I'll talk to you later.